Yeah, whatever you did is excellent in our life.
What a wonderful day it is today, the celebration of a wedding. Surroundings are great, the atmosphere is good, a little bit hot, but it's not cold today, so that's good. Just a great day for a wedding. Roshani, you look fantastic. The bride and groom should be coming up now. We'll get them to come together.
Music.
We've got music playing. As you can already see, we have broken tradition. So Roshani and Jett did not want a traditional wedding. They wanted something different. They both came up the aisle together. That's what they wanted to do. That symbolizes their life together because they're going to make their own decisions to make their own marriage and their life together work. Now, I could say how beautifully you look today, Roshani, but I won't. I'll let your family and friends choose to say a word about you. So I'm going to get audience participation. So I'm going to ask each of them to say one word about how fantastic you look today on the count of three. So each one of them is going to come up with a word, and they're all going to say it together after my count, just to make you feel a little bit more nervous than you are already. So ready, audience? And I want you to say it loud enough so Roshani can hear it. 1, 2, and 3. Extraordinary. Fantastic. Did you hear all your family? There are so many words that I've heard a few, and this is what they say. They say you look captivating. You look fabulous. I heard that word. Somebody else said you look delightful. Someone said you're outstanding. Fantastic. Jett, I'm not sure of any of the words that we can say except thank you for coming. You look great. Handsome. Welcome to everyone today, family and friends, in-laws and outlaws and everybody here. It's no longer a day of the two of you as individual lives, but a day of coming together to honor each other and being honored. It's wonderful, a marriage celebration. Wedding brings out all sorts of emotions and all sorts of feelings, hopes, nostalgias. Some have thoughts of tomorrow and the past, and some have maybe not so good of thoughts. But today is your day to make memories come true. It's a day where you birth legacy, where you come together from different backgrounds, different cultures, to put your stamp on your values for your home together. Some of the thoughts that people have and some of the thoughts that you have will be bartering together, negotiating of what you want and how you want it to happen. As I said, both of you come from different families, different backgrounds, lifestyles, cultures, different countries, origins, but you come together to make your decision of how you're going to run your home for a lifetime together. It's a significant day. It's a serious day. A day that you come together to say your vows, which will be sober, significant, serious, to declare your vows to each other in a public fashion, the family and friends with no shame, no embarrassment, to say, I love you from this day forward, and I want everyone to know it. Some years ago, I ran the marathon, or half marathon, of course. And all the way down there at 4 o'clock in the morning, my wife drove me. And just out of the blue, she decided that she would tell me how good I am. And I was kind of shocked at all the things that came out of it. She just said, I am so proud of you. And I thought, wait, why are we going with this at 4 o'clock in the morning? Anyhow, she told me also things. She said, you know what, whether you finish or not, because it was the first marathon I was ever going to do. She said, it doesn't really matter. I'm proud that you've done it. You've been running, you've been training, you're doing all those things. And I thought afterwards about that, and I thought about today in your marriage. Be each other's best fan and be each other's best cheerleader. That was 35 years ago that my wife said, we were married 35 years at that stage, and she was still being my best champion. And I really was touched by it. And so that made me run faster. It made me run longer. It made me get to the end. And I knew that there were many thousands of people there. At the end of the day, she was my best cheerleader at the end. I didn't look for anybody else but her in the crowd because she was cheering me on, and she was the one I was looking for. Because it didn't matter what anybody else said. It's what she did, what she believed in. And that was me. Be your best each other's fan, be your cheerleader, be your support along the way. Make sure that you decide that today and for the rest of your lives together, you are going to make it. Don't let anybody else take their place. Be the most influential voice to your spouse, a positive influence. Make sure they hear you and what they're saying and take it in heart. It's a time to leave at this stage family and friends and home. Although you've not been living there for some time, it's time to leave that overshadowing of your parents behind. So Roshani, I'm going to ask you, who gives Roshani to be the wife of Jett?
On behalf of Shani's mother and father, I, her father, do so.
Thank you very much. I am duly authorized by law to solemnize marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. And I want to remind you that it's a serious, binding, it's a solemn and a permanent relationship that you're about to enter. Now, Jett and Roshani, it's about time that you take the floor. And if you'd like to say your vows to each other, so you can put your flowers on the table there for now. And Jett, I'll ask you to repeat these words to Roshani. You can hold the microphone. Oh, sorry.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Jett Michael Roberts, take thee, Roshani Dushi Norman, to be my wedded wife. Today I promise you this: I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. Together we shall build a loving and lasting life filled with laughter, happiness, and memories that will last forever. Let us be partners, friends, and lovers today and all the days that follow.
Thank you. Roshani, it's your turn.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Roshani Dushi Norman, take thee, Jett Michael Roberts, to be my wedded husband. Today I promise you this: I will laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I will share in your dreams and support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement. Together we shall build a loving and lasting life filled with laughter, happiness, and memories that will last forever. Let us be partners, friends, and lovers today and all the days that follow.
Beautiful words. Now, what token of love do you bring to me today, or to give to each other? Rings? And do we have any rings to exchange? Yes, we do. Yes. Thank you. Jett, repeat these words. I'll give you this one from the ring of Roshani. Repeat these words.
This ring I give to you is a symbol of the promises I have made today. May it always remind you of my love and devotion to you from this day and always.
Put it on Jett's finger and repeat these words.
This ring I give to you is a symbol of the promises I have made today. May it always remind you of my love and devotion for you from this day and always.
Thank you. And we just have a few more things that we need to do. One, we're going to sign the register, make it official again. And then there's one other important event that I can't remember what it is, but we'll get to it. So if you'd like to take your seats over there, you've got the paper signed. Can I just ask that the rest of the people, friends and family, hold off on the photography? And the couple has also asked me to have a no shutter. So what that means is please do not post anything on the internet or any social media. They want to do that. And I'll make plenty of photos available. Maybe tomorrow you can do yours. Thank you. We'll have some music while they sign these pieces of paper. Yep, and I'll ask the witnesses to come and join us. So Jett, I'll ask you to sign here. Jett. Here, I'll ask you to sign here. Jett, you can sign now. Fantastic. And one more for you, Jett. Okay. Which one?
Two of those.
Two of these.
We just sign that one.
I'm trying to get. And shiny there. And yeah. Yeah. Check what the there. And what you do with this. Might have it. And witnesses here. He's witnessing for Jett. Name there, and sign your full name. Which we would have done before. We sign the day. Thank you. And we'll repeat this for witness. Go. It's there. Thank you. Put name. Full name. One, two, sign there. Name, that's fine. Thank you. This one over here. This one. That's for you guys. We might take some photos if you like. I'll get out of the way. Click, 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 click. Thank you, witnesses. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure now to introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Oh, what else? I think there's something. Anybody else know that we're supposed to, that we did forget something? Yes, you guys didn't even remember the official one. You may kiss the bride. And now may I introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Jett Roberts. Let's give them a hand.
Very good. Yeah, all the confidence a little bit, don't you? Yeah. Maybe you should do this a little more often. That was very confident, very entertaining. We were talking before with the other ladies as a celebrant. We need to be entertaining. We're not the star, but we need to take the couple and their guests on a journey. And you did that. Wasn't writing, what he was saying. The molten was done correctly. You put the dirt in the end of it and you corrected it straight away. Your legal vows were not done in response. Now, they were done perfectly except lawful wedded. So you've got to put lawful back into it. So can you write lawful in your script now? As per the section in the guidelines, I call upon the persons who present witness that I take thee to be my lawful wedded wife.
Oh, okay, just wedded wife, lawful, sorry. My law.
Wedded. Now, there are variances for the legal vows. Don't use any of your assessments. Stick to the ones that are in the guidelines. And when you apply to the Attorney General's Department, don't use the variances either. You'll be marked wrong in your application. Stick to the words that are in the guidelines without any variances. Have you looked to see what some of the variances are? Yeah. Leave those to your register and then do your own creative writing. What Tim did, great. Right. Make sure if you're doing any other scripts that they're correct like that. Otherwise, you can be marked wrong with it and you'll have to do it again. Now, Tim did the legal vow not as a call and response, but as a please read this. Now, the guidelines suggest that it is best practice to do a call and response.
Okay.
I'll get it later.
That's
So,
all
looking up to me, I call upon the persons who present. The reason it suggests that it is best practice is so that the words are said correctly to make it a valid marriage. Yours was seamless. You handed them the vows and they said them correctly, except that you didn't have a lawful in there. So that is still deemed a valid marriage and still very acceptable. You might get a couple that say, no, we don't want you to say it after me. Or perhaps you're one of those celebrants that suggests, I think this is a better way to do it. You had two people who are becoming celebrants, so would not be concerned about speaking in front of people, so they said it very fluently. But a couple that are nervous might not do that, but that was done seamlessly. I've just put wow, because it was so well presented.